Hello, hi everyone. In this talk, I will discuss where to find inspiration for your project. To start, decide on the directions from the previous lesson before moving forward with the next steps. You recall that the job can involve engineering or research. Opt for whichever is more convenient for you. Now decide on the direction. If it's research, consider physics, chemistry, mathematics, or another field. Take your time to choose what interests you the most. If this is an invention, consider the specific area of engineering in which your device or software will be developed and utilized. If you are torn between several directions, then prioritize the one that inspired you the most. It was you, not your parents or persuasive supervisor. Make an effort to narrow down the choice to a minimum of 2 or 3 possible directions. If you are interested in several areas, then this is generally even better because work at the intersection is often more interesting and most promising. Nonetheless, keep in mind that it will be more challenging to accomplish them as you'll have to understand additional scientific areas. The next step is to make a list of all your skills, including everything you already know how to do and everything you would like to learn in the near future. Including hobbies? No, especially hobbies. What you can do without getting tired, write out first. With a list of areas of interest to you and a list of your skills in front of you, you can proceed to the next step and search for an idea. More specifically, you must now begin searching for issues. No joking. Every successful project serves as a solution to someone's problem. If your project does not solve anyone's problem, it is destined to fail, even if it is an academic research endeavor. Research often solves technical limitations, like insufficient listener on colloids or absence of cure for diseases, because even research can address these problems effectively. Even unexplored areas of mathematics are referred to as problems. Examine your life initially and contemplate what you dislike. Perhaps there is something you enjoy. Would you like a robot assistant to clean the room for you and indulge in programming? Great topic. Interested in a smart home system and learning about electronic collection? The second topic is how to make the project unique. For example, if the robot assistant is truly one of a kind, you can develop your own application and create functions that are exclusive to your smart house, setting it apart from any other. You can also research your friends or parents and find out what they dislike about their everyday apps or devices they use, and then come up with ways to improve them. Personally, I find the second method to be my favorite. However, it requires the ability to accurately filter out tasks that have been postponed or simplified. These are the global problems faced by humanity and your aspirations for achieving them. Do you dream of giving people thermonuclear power plants? Let's start with a vacuum cleaner or, for example, a customized motion detector to move with it. Dreaming of interstellar travel? Perhaps we could construct a mini Eon-powered shuttle or our very own nanosatellite for scientific exploration. Want to build your own unicorn airplane? Let's do it in miniature, the ideal location for our creative project. One option is to engage with people who could provide topic suggestions for your project. In academia, each researcher typically has several pending topics, while entrepreneurs almost always have a number of pending projects or issues in their active business operations. Talk to them and try to decide. This is maybe the most dependable way that a supervisor, mate turner, or the first client can give you a bonus to the topic. As an option, try to get into a research institute or just the department of the university you intend to enter on an open day or during some event. Ask high school graduates that you know who have already been accepted to the university to take you to the department and help you easily introduce yourself to someone. To commence, kindly approach and inquire about their ongoing projects and the specific challenges they are currently facing. If you comprehend that you are interested, extend assistance and express your readiness to undertake a beneficial project for them. By providing support and lab access, you can also participate in startup events and engage with established entrepreneurs for networking opportunities. A lot of them have a dozen pendant projects that they frequently discuss with enthusiasm. The previous method was most suitable for engineering projects. So the first method will help you find a difficult science topic. To begin, you can commence reading scientific publications in a field that piques your interest. To do this, subscribe to the MIT mailing list or, for example, visit Google Scholar regularly and look for the latest publication in your field there. When reading articles, always search for and jot down questions like why it works the way it does and what are its underlying principles. Then search for the answer to this question in other scientific articles without referencing the date. Then search for answers to the question in other scientific articles without considering the publication date. You might possibly come across a topic that was initiated by yours in the year 1965 at this location. Or maybe you will find a really good topic for research. An example of this approach using the sun, why does the sun shine? Nuclear reactions occur and their energy, in the form of light, is transmitted to the Earth's surface, allowing it to reach us. Why do nuclear reactions occur in stars? Gravity compresses hydrogen, causing its nuclei to match with other nuclei and initiate nuclear reactions. Why do nuclei fuse? Because the nuclear forces begin to exceed the electromagnetic forces. What are nuclear forces and where do they originate from? I believe there are numerous articles available on this topic that, upon reading, will lead you to a conclusion that can be further explored and examined. The bottom line is that we are asking a childish question. Why does the sun shine in the sky? We delve into the core inquiry of the fundamental composition and nature of matter. After repeating this cycle 3, 4, or 5 times, you will, at the very least, become highly proficient in a specific scientific field. The purpose of this task is for you to gather around 10 inquiries that you were unable to address despite conducting a comprehensive search for information and reading articles. With them, you can approach research assistants who are accessible through school or acquaintances and have a conversation with them regarding this question. For some of them, he will tell you where you can find answers. You will reschedule some of the questions because you simply won't have the resources for experimentation and something will become your scientific work. At the end of the discussion, I recommend collecting these questions and addressing them in a mind map. This will allow you to engage with the topic visually and create a concise summary of available resources. I make use of Figma because it is well suited for my project and I am familiar with its functionality and features. For mind mapping, consider buying a mind map manager or using Miro software to achieve your goal effectively. It will expedite your work to a small extent. This serves as an illustration of a map that I will sketch while delving into the subject matter of why the sun emits light. Thank you for watching. Please write clarifying questions and ideas for your lessons in the comments section. In the next lesson, we will explore how to utilize interviews to test your ideas and the pitfalls to avoid when conducting surveys. You can find helpful links in the video description, and if you don't watch the video right after it's released, there's probably already a link to the next lesson in the corner. Goodbye, everyone.